everybody, this is Alan, your friendly neighborhood DM. I just want to let you know that this session's recording was a little rough. We had some technical issues, and we apologize greatly for them. Just stick with it. We promise to have better quality as we move through this session, and we really thank you for listening. Thanks from everybody.
Alright, so you're wandering through the internet. Entertainment levels are low. You both are about to die of boredom. What do you want to do?
I look for a cool new podcast.
Yeah, and I assist. Alright, give me an investigation check. Oh yeah, and roll with advantage.
Bond's Journal, page 45. So we made it to Cragmaw, and Keo decided to go in alone. You know, scout out the place, see if we can take him. While we wait, I figured I'd write a quick journal entry. It could be the last entry here if this proves too much. Oh wait, Keo's signaling. Gotta go. Page 46. We found Gundren! When we entered and Keo seemed so lighthearted, I figured it must be an easy fight. Boy, was I wrong. To some, there was a dark elf / doppelganger, a super bad hobgoblin, a dog thingy, and about a zillion goblins that were burned to ash by tin, except for 2 runners, expertly sniped by Manette. And I almost stumbled into an owlbear. Keo kind of looked like he might want to loot the place, but after the owlbear popped up, we quickly departed. Gundren was tortured and pretty bad off, so we should probably get him out of here. Off to Phandalin.
You guys are heading back to Phandalin, and as you're walking through the woods, Gundren says, "Now, as soon as we're done in getting to Phandalin, you need to get ready, and we're going straight to Wave Echo Cave. I need to check on my brothers."
I say, okay. Stick my hand up.
He obliges, he spits in his hand and shakes it.
My good friend taught me that one.
And you march through the woods and reach Phandalin, and Gundren points you towards Barthen's provisions, and he says, that's the best place to... He advises you to go check them out for best prices.
Now, how many days did this take?
It would have taken about a day to get back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure how many rations I should take off.
Okay.
I'll just take 3 off to cover the ones I hadn't used.
He says, where might I find Sildar?
The mayor?
No, my bodyguard.
Oh.
He might be at the not mayor,
Townmaster's Hall?
Townmaster's Hall, yeah. We had him guarding some ruffians in the jail cells.
Yeah. Now, while they do this,
I'll take you to him. I pick him up and I take him to him.
He climbs up onto the counter at Barthen's Provisions, and he said, asks loudly to buy a cow.
Okay.
It seems our adventures keep taking us away longer and longer.
Yeah. Barthen's like, I can get you. Yeah, I'll get you a cow. Whatever standard price is, that should do.
And I hand him a platinum piece.
Okay, he takes it.
Which is 10 gold pieces, which is what a cow costs.
Okay. He takes it, and he points you down the road, and he says, now you go down that road, and you take a left, and you'll find your cow down there.
Mm-hmm.
And down off to the side of this town is a pasture, and there's just a bunch of cows grazing. You have no clue who actually owns these cows or anything. It's for you to get the cow to where you need to.
All right. Well,
while this is happening,
Sorry.
yeah, no, that's all right. While this is happening, Gundren says, "I need to regroup with Sildar. I need to find out what's been happening these last days. What my brothers may have bought while I was gone." And he walks off, and Bon and Eifer both decide to follow him. They're kind of helping him along. He's a pretty sturdy dwarf, but after all this torture, he's kind of needed some aid getting over what has happened. So they help him off to the hall. So if you guys need to buy anything for the trip ahead,
You fill up on rations.
Yeah.
okay. If you think you need anything for something called Wave Echo Cave,
With the cows, totally going off on tangents. I go into the pasture and I look for one that looks like old and maybe sickly,
okay.
but still fairly big. And I pull an apple from my friend's orchard,
Yeah, okay.
and I attempt to lure the cow with an apple because the apples worked with the horses. So I guess I'll make animal handling.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm sure that's not an advantage. Oh, God, did I? That's an 8.
An 8. The cow seems disinterested in the apple. It could care less.
I move to the next cow.
Okay.
And I continue doing this until I get one to follow.
Yep. Finally, you after a few cows, you find kind of not quite the cow you were looking for. It's kind of skinny, but I mean it's a cow. For you, this is months and months worth of meat, right?
Yeah.
So, what all could the Nothic really need? So yeah.
I sniffle a bit as I take it to the Nothic's cave to, leave it in sacrifice to save the town.
So you made friends at the Riverbrand Manor?
Yeah.
Friends, exactly. I feel at some point I'm going to have to just take care of this for good.
But for now, cows.
But for now, I'm willing. The ends are starting not to be justified by the means in my eyes at this point. How many poor innocent creatures have to die for this Nothic's hunger?
Right.
I don't know, but it's better than townspeople.
Those of you shopping, Barthen tells you, he says, there's been a fella asking around about the Order of the Obsidian Flame. You can probably find him at the tavern, or the inn. He looks kind of a rough fella. Might want to, use caution.
Did you say why he was looking for us?
He just asked around.
Okay. I'll head to the tavern.
All right.
I'm going to stash some stuff in my lair.
Okay. Start building up your hoard.
Well, Hugh's cool and all, but... Well, I'm going to keep Hugh on me, but
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to need my mandolin in the,
Okay. Yeah.
in the cave. So it's more about what to leave behind.
Yep. Okay. So the rest of you make your way to the tavern, and there in the center of the tavern is a half-orc, and he's sitting there. And what would he be drinking? Kinien?
Grog.
Grog. Okay. So he's drinking just a pint of grog, and you see the other patrons of this tavern are actually in a wide circle, nobody's sitting around him, and they're all keeping kind of their heads low and talking. It's not a loud tavern as you would expect.
So we suspect that this is the rough sort.
Yeah. And it's fairly odd because with the red brand being gone, the town's kind of come back to life. They're no longer under this, it's become more vibrant. Yeah.
Are you the one that's been looking for the Order of the Obsidian Flame?
Who's asking?
The leader of the Order of the Obsidian Flame.
Oh.
I'm Minette.
Hey, greetings, Matt. Yeah, I've heard of you all the way from Waterdeep, and I came to check out what's going on, if the stories are true.
How have you heard of us? Because we're curious how our marketing is working out. We want to focus our efforts on the things that are working.
Well,
Efficient outreach.
If social's working, you really need to dump money into social.
Right.
Are the bards working out for us? Is it the flyers?
well, I don't exactly have a strictly legal profession on the seas, and upon taking a shipment to the Mass Lords of Waterdeep, I stumbled upon a dwarf called Binwin. He was drunk, and he mentioned a group of adventurers that were cleaning house near Phandalin. He let your name slip.
We'll have to slip Binwin some extra gold when we see him next.
Yeah. Well, hearing about Order of Obsidian Flame, as well as the rumors that you guys were getting close to discovering the Wave Echo Cave, I set out to find you guys.
So you're interested in joining up?
Oh, I'm definitely interested in joining up and the treasures that await. I may have some important information that might help leverage my admission to your party.
Okay.
So you're just in it for the treasure?
Oh,
Is
yeah. I'm a pirate through and through.
Just gotta make sure.
What sort of skills do you have? Why would you be valuable to us?
Well, I can take a beating.
That's something I'm not interested in doing, so... Starting off strong.
I know my way around combat. Some say I fight like a bear.
Okay. Well, is everyone else around? I mean, Keo obviously off doing his own thing. What have you been doing?
No, I'm with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Staying shut up.
Well, as long as our current orcish friend doesn't mind the extra company, I think we can take you along on a probationary period, of course.
I only want to adventure with the toughest of half-orcs. So we're going to have to do some sort of feat of strength so I can make sure that you're good enough.
Bum, bum, bum.
What do you have in mind?
The ancient orcish ritual of Rooktop, where we punch each other in the face and the first one to pass out is the weaker.
Sounds good.
All right. I venture outside into the street. And I pull out my punching hands.
All right.
Yep.
As opposed to your non-punching hands?
Put those away.
Okay.
They're in my bag.
He puts on the punching hands.
He doesn't have a tavern brawler, does he?
I don't know.
Okay, so how we're going to do this, for brevity and whatnot, is we're going to make a best 2 out of 3, strength, and then opposed constitution. So whoever's punching is doing the strength, and the secondary is the constitution.
Okay.
So so we'll start with whoever you guys decide to start with, and it'll be 3 punches per. Does
Gotcha.
that make sense? Sure.
So what happens if he doesn't
We'll see how
realize
it
that I'm enraged and I have advantage on strength?
That's
Yeah, that's fine.
that's his
That
his fault.
is ill thought out plan.
Yeah. he called out the ancient
Yeah.
ritual of Rakta.
And I shrug off, half his damage. All right. You want to throw the first Rochambeau?
Alrighty. I throw a rock at a 2.
Is this a con save or
Yeah.
just straight con bonus?
Con save.
I go in for the
All right.
slap.
Well, that's 21.
Okay, so you win the first one. So go ahead and do your punch.
Oh, I enrage.
Okay.
The slap and
And I
rage.
reckless attack, so
Yeah.
it's doubly goodness right
Yeah,
there.
so let me lay this out real quick. There's 2 orcs just standing in the streets, squared up, and the first one with a glass axe strikes the other one decked out. What are you decked out in? What's
right now
You're
I'm
rocking right
wearing scale mail.
okay? Oh, jeez. So he's rocking the scale mail, and the first punch that lands is not quite as strong.
It was the slap.
Yeah, it was the slap that lit the fire in the eyes of Kinien.
I'll give you 40%. 40% strength. 17.
I block that one with my nose. A 12.
Okay, so you win. All right, we'll call it a good. So,
2 out of 3.
Yep.
That was totally worth a use of rage.
Yeah,
We're resting before we.
yeah.
leave.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you got travel at least.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
where-
You'll be fine. So,
My glass jaw, no.
Chanton is the glass cannon.
Well, seeing as now that we're best friends,
Yes.
I informed the party that during my travels, I was riding on the back of a cart of miners that were heading to Phandalin, using my beast vision, basically paired with an eagle. I noticed something out of the ordinary on the travels. There was a giant floating castle east of the Mirror of Men.
Yeah, right down here, just east of Mirror of Men, south of Leelanau.
This thing was massive.
Leelan. Yeah.
So
Should we get a ladder?
perhaps later
It was.
we can investigate that.
Would have been thousands of feet in the air.
So
Yeah,
bigger
So a
ladder.
really big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I saw this is through the eyes of an eagle. I couldn't even see it from the ground when I
Oh,
released my vision
huh.
with the hawk.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, all right. So, after this happens, so Keo, you walk up on this site, and the 2 orcs, one's just bleeding profusely. Chanton is bleeding,
And I'm with my good friend Edermath, telling
Okay.
him all about, everything.
Okay. Are you telling him about the Nothic and how you're feeding him?
Yeah, I'm asking him for, advice.
So I've got this friend who's got a pet Nothic. What would this guy do if he wanted to get rid of it?
Because he's the most distinguished adventurer I know.
Right.
And surprisingly,
That
pet-
thing can talk to you from anywhere, right? Telepathically?
Not
What's the
anywhere.
range?
It's got range.
Okay.
It's like 20 or 30 feet.
I put
It's
up a
not-
lot of signs, my
Yep. In the path, you've put all sorts of warning, beware of Nothic. You know.
Nothic crossing.
Yeah, Nothic crossing.
Two miles.
this land
Yep.
belongs to the Emerald Enclave.
Yep.
Violators will be tickled.
or eaten.
Oh boy.
The most atrocious of tortures that Keo can think of.
We're learning a lot.
And then, so then I look up. I look straight over at Kinien and I say, Chanton, why is he wearing your arm?
I am blacked out.
You blacked out?
Yeah. No, that's the ritual. It's first to get knocked out.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Chanton. Who? Who play games?
Keo, this is not Chanton.
Oh, are you Chanton's brother?
just like him.
I can see a strong family resemblance.
He's nothing like me.
Is Keo like the accidentally racist grandpa? Is that what Keo is now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He has trouble telling people apart.
Yeah.
I mean, all half-orcs look the same, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag not all half-orcs.
Yes.
They look just like humans and elves and, I don't know, Goliaths. They all look, their skins, they don't have the variations in scales that I'm used to.
Yeah.
So I have a hard time telling humanoids apart.
I don't quite understand what he's asking because my guy's not so smart.
Yeah. You're quite confused by the whole situation.
Anyways, nice to meet you. I mutter about leaving Aelin in my lair. I should have brought him to meet the new people, but oh well.
Who?
My rock.
Oh, you left him there?
Oh, yes, your pet rock.
He's protecting my mandolin and other treasures.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
He's got a pet rock. Yeah.
And my lair's
Does
in
it
the
have
basement.
eyes?
I don't know.
it-
Did you
it's
put
just a
eyes on
rock.
it? Yeah.
No googly eyes or
You didn't put
anything.
any eyes?
No.
He did save a friend's life once. So.
Yeah.
So he's a
That actually happened.
Yeah.
good and sturdy friend. Anyways,
Well, it kind of makes sense. Right?
you notice I don't have my red robes on me at all.
Okay.
My mandolin's missing. I'm like, I've got an extra dagger.
You're ready for adventure.
I'm ready. I'm ready for
Okay.
to do some damage.
Gundren walks up with Sildar.
Can we try and slap Chan awake?
Yeah. He's just laying on the ground, and you guys are just conversing. You're
know what?
getting to know each other.
I walk up.
I will notice eventually, and I'll pull out my healer's kit that I bought the other day.
Okay.
And I just start doing the mummy thing on them.
Okay.
I feel better.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 2 charges.
So Gundren, Sildar, Eifer, and Bon walk up. Just kind of this posse of people. And Gundren's like, are you ready to go? We've got quite the walk ahead of us. 15 miles east of town.
Yep, I think we're all set.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Alright, so here's the plan. It's about midday now. So by the time we get there, it'll be quite dark. We'll rest, and we'll take on the rest of the way at break of dawn.
Sounds good to me.
And that's what happens. Your travels are fairly uneventful. The woods and the lands moving towards Wave Echo Cave are eerily silent. Yeah. So you guys reach Wave Echo Cave on the second morning, and Gundren takes you into this hole in this mountain. Right. You're at the base of the second part of the Sword Mountains, and there's just this dwarf-sized hole cut into the mountain.
It's huge.
Yes. The hole is about 5 foot tall, at its very tip height, and he lights a torch before entering. He leads you guys down this winding path, and you see different veins or paths reaching out, but he keeps on this main path, and he explains. He says, "We've been mining this area for months and months now, and it was only luck that we found the cave. We found this cavern. We broke into it, and it turned out that there was a cave-in into one of the lower parts of the dungeon. There was a cave-in many years ago. We discovered it, and that's how we found the Wave Echo Cave." And as he's describing this, you guys walk into this large cavern. And in this cavern, there's three pillars throughout the room, and then one large columns going up into the air, holding up the main mass of this cavern. He says, "On the other side of that is where we camp." And he walks around, and all you see in this area is a bunch of rubbish. The entrance of the tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalagmites. In the western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies. Sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, lanterns, the such. Amid these supplies, you see the body of a dwarf miner, dead for at least a week. The northern section of the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and is dangling down the side of the pit, at the bottom of which a rough-hewn tunnel is heading northwest and east. If we could pull...
I cast mend.
Yes.
So, I too cast mend.
Mm-hmm.
I mend Hugh. I try to,
Okay. You see Minette do it, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and
So
y'all notice that I'm not wearing any clothes either.
Yeah, I don't need.
You're naked?
Yeah, I left my tabard behind and everything.
Okay.
I just have like a belt, which doesn't have the silk pouch. It just has the component pouch on it. And
Okay.
then I have my waterproof satchel strung across my back with Hugh strung across the other way with kind of a makeshift rope harness.
Okay.
Just to
Very cool.
give a visual.
You all
I'm slightly less rusty now.
You used them once.
before no, it's
I just mended it.
yeah. Before you hear the cry of a dwarf, you hear the crashing sound of waves roll through from the cave-in in front of you.
I like this sound. Reminds me of the ocean.
Yes, it's very home-like.
I shall call
I'm
it
at peace.
Wave Sound Cave.
Now the dead dwarf is he's pretty stinky at this point.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably.
And
You should try casting mend on Anne.
I've tried that before. It doesn't work.
Gundren is over top of the body and is not minding
Never
the
works.
stink. He's crying over the body.
Can I mend his broken heart?
You can certainly try.
All right.
So what do you guys want to do?
Orcish sympathy check. 3.
About right.
How do you try to appease this?
I try to pat him on the shoulders in a very brutal fashion.
Okay, he was
Yeah.
only a dwarf.
Really stiff like?
Yeah. I figure gentle pats are for slight sympathy, so harder pats.
expressing more emotion
Yeah,
and
more sympathy.
yeah, it's totally how it works.
Yeah.
Totally.
I find 2 small rocks.
Okay.
I'm going to start infusing with them with cure wounds.
Awesome.
So that takes a minute apiece. Let me know if it
I'm-
goes longer.
It happens. Gundren stifles the cries, and he looks up to you, taking some sort of solace in your attempt, and says, "We need to find who did this.
Yeah.
We need to find my brother Noonan."
Yeah.
Roll with that orcish sympathy.
Enthusiastic orc.
And Gundren just kind of starts getting all his just gear checking, making sure everything's tight.
You have
And he-
my axe. And I ask for it back.
he checks the rope on the stalactite or the stalagmite and starts scaling. He's not even asking you guys what you want to do outside of that. He's a dwarf on a mission now.
Wait, so is he climbing up on the rope?
No, down.
Oh, down. Okay.
Yep.
So stalagmite, yeah, down.
Yep. It drops about 20 feet.
It looks like it goes 2 directions. How deep is the pit from the edge as I look?
20.
No, I'm sorry, 10 foot.
Oh.
No, 20 foot. 20 foot.
Yes. Damn it, Alan.
Yeah.
Let's say 15.
Split the dish.
With 20. It's 20.
I'll start climbing down after him.
All right.
I'm very keen on watching everybody for the first sign of anyone falling.
Okay. So are you waiting?
Yeah, I'm at the top.
You're the last?
Yeah, I'm going to be the last one.
Okay. So Bon and Eifer are second to last.
And, if anyone slips and falls, I'm going to jump off and cast Featherfall.
Okay.
Reactionary.
Why jump off?
Because he's cute.
So that he can benefit from it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because you
I'm
can
not
do
very
multiple people.
Yeah, it's up to 5
Yep.
people.
I can
gotcha.
carry you.
I'm not very good at climbing either.
Do you want to go on my backpack?
As long as you guys are using the ropes,
Yeah, I
you
want to
can
go on
climb
the
down.
backpack.
You go
It
on
takes
my
you guys a
backpack?
couple of minutes.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's a cool idea.
So Kyo's riding my backpack.
Nice. Very,
I just wanted to go in there because he's naked.
yeah.
So I just cover him
Cover
up.
that up.
He looks like a Garfield hanging off the back of my pack.
And in thanks, I offer to let you use my axe.
What?
So you guys make it to the bottom. And Gundren looks down both corridors, and he says,
It's a +1.
I have no clue
Just lending for the session.
where he might have went. He, both of them were under strict orders not to venture without me until I got back. They were supposed to protect the cave. And he kind of looks to you to try and make this decision for him.
Anybody have survival and track with
3.
better than my 0?
Yeah, I have 4.
Is anybody trained in it? Let's check that.
It's dark in
I'm
here.
proficiency.
You do?
Survival.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage because I'm happy about the sounds of waves? And it,
No.
I pulled out my piece of chalk.
I can beg.
Okay.
That's a wise move. Oh, that sucks. 8.
8. Nope. You can't discern any tracks or anything like that, even for like a dwarf.
It's a stone floor.
Yeah, it's a stone floor. Yeah. So you guys got a 50-50 shot.
I sniff the air in both directions and then say we should go left.
I like left.
Left? Okay. All right. So you guys look down.
And I draw an arrow pointing that way from the floor.
Can we do a perception check though to listen?
Yeah,
before we go?
absolutely, if you want to.
Because, all right.
There's nothing there.
Does anybody else want to do a perception check?
12.
She's
Oh,
got
I
a
rolled
20.
a nat 20.
I think this
Holy
cave's in the
shit,
shape of a snail.
So I rolled a
20.
26 total.
15.
Nice.
Or a conch.
I'm like on point today.
So I'd rather listen before we go. Because he gave us the audio cue saying we heard the waves.
Yeah. You don't hear anything down either corridor. And as far as your perception goes, you can't smell any difference in like cleaner air or anything like that.
And like temperature's the same.
Yeah. They're pretty equal decisions.
Well, then let's go left.
Okay.
Is this left?
Just because.
Yep.
This left.
Yep. So, you guys look down the corridor, It's a short 5-foot hallway that breaks left, right, and there's 2 entryways going north, parted by about 15 feet. It looks almost like this area might have been where the miners were trying to find veins. It's discovery mining. When you look, do you guys look down?
I picked on both.
Okay. So when you look right, there's a collapsed dead end to the right, and then it also, when you look left, there is 2 ways that go north and south.
And is there any lighting or anything in here? Or...
Nope.
Nope.
Just Gundren's torch. So
Let's
far.
go north.
I look at
We all have night vision.
Gundren quizzically because I thought dwarves didn't need torches.
Dwarves, they don't need torches, but it's more comfortable.
Say we go left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what way do you want to go? There's 2 north paths and a east path to go down.
We go the leftmost.
Yeah.
The leftmost?
Yep.
Okay.
Stay along the outer edge.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
Right.
Well, we know from where we came in.
From just directionality where we
Yeah,
are.
we're
We
just
always
go
stay to the
left.
left.
Then we're going.
The gamer tradition.
Yeah.
Always go left.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta
We don't know that this is
along.
the
Right,
edge of
right,
the map.
right. Yeah.
For us.
Sure.
But we
So-
would still keep going left and.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys go left, and you follow the corridor about 15 feet, and it splits off north and south. The south direction is another spot where the mining stopped, and you go north and look down the only corridor that there is. You only take a 5-foot step north, and down the corridor going east, it also stops. It's a dead end.
I think maybe the dwarf was onto something with more light. Because since we keep bumping into dead ends, I'm going to light my candle.
Okay.
I can
So I
cast
have my
light.
candle in one hand and my piece of chalk in the other.
Okay. And you're marking as you're going?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's a kobold tradition.
Where's your 10-foot hole?
All right. So you guys start bumping around this area, and you're running into a fair bit of dead ends. You do find, however, 4 paths that will lead you out of this area. You find 2 going north, 1 going east, and 1 going south. If you would remove that portion, please.
Map review.
So we
Well,
magooed through there a little bit.
Yep. It's rough hewn stone. The floors are well maintained.
Dwarves did it.
Yeah, dwarves did it. This is dwarving mining operation through and through. and then there's the paths going east. Which way would you guys like to go?
So have we surveyed everything that is currently visible to us as...
Basically, you can.
Except for this, obviously.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we can go to the east, or we can go north.
Yep.
Let's say go to the north.
North.
I'm assuming we
Okay.
could, we'd
Yeah.
be able to see the
Yeah.
Well,
kind of.
Yeah. You'd
if
eventually
we were
be able
always
to find
following
that water.
left, we would have ended
Yes.
up in the
Yeah.
north anyways.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what I'm thinking.
Okay. So, in this room, a still pool fills much of the cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and a set of steps climbs up to the east. A sluggish stream flows out of the cave into the northeast.
I'm going to go hop in the water because that seemed to work out pretty well last time.
Okay. You gonna try swimming around in there?
I'm keeping out a keen eye for satchels And my candle's out now.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you give me a investigation check here? You're investigating the pool of water there.
17.
17. Yeah. So
You
you're
were born in that pool.
you're swimming around, and you find about 10 feet off the shore, and about 10 feet down, there's a skeleton, and it kind of scares you a little bit.
How big is the skeleton?
Human size, and just to kind of paint the picture, this water is murky and it is black, right? The torchlight is barely enough to shine over this skeleton.
I've got dark vision.
You got dark vision, that's right. Yes. So, how that works underwater would be interesting. But anyways, so
scale.
yeah. You see this human skeleton, and on further inspection of the skeleton, there is 2 rings, and he's holding a stick in one hand.
Interesting. Well, I swim up to the surface to catch my breath. I say,
You're also getting a feel of magic from this guy. Just from your background, you're feeling some sort of aura coming off of it.
yeah, but still, I need to breathe. So
Yeah.
I come up.
Is there current, or you said it was still, right?
It's stagnant, yeah.
Stagnant.
So it's not like I need to throw you a rope or anything.
Probably not. No. You can make a...
You will, but
Yeah.
not till after I say my piece. So I splash up and I'm like, I found a skeleton of an ancient giant, and it seems to be magical. And I say, Tenuvial, be ready. It might come alive.
Now, is this giant a lot larger than me, or is it...
Yeah, he's a lot larger than you. Not quite as much larger as Chanton is, but
Okay, so he's not ginormous. Okay.
he's about 3 of me.
Okay.
Pretty big.
That's
Pretty
pretty
big.
huge.
Yeah.
And I roll my orcish eyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, Ifer, you guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then I do request that somebody toss me a rope.
I toss one down, unless you were ready to do so.
If it's a strength pull, I'll lend the rope.
It wouldn't take much.
Alright.
Just tossing a rope.
I'll toss the
Yeah.
rope.
Yeah, but I'm pretty small, so
How good of a swimmer are you?
not all that good.
He's reptilian.
I'm not all that good at a swimmer.
Yeah?
I've
Can you
got
give me a check for me, please?
a survival.
Athletics, probably. And intelligence.
0.
You say your bit. You're treading
And
water.
I'm like, throw me a rope, and I'm treading water. Then I'm like, throw me a rope, throw me a rope, throw me a rope.
Can I just jump in?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you were talking,
You can probably
Yeah,
walk in.
by the time
I'll
you
just
get
jump
to him,
in.
by the time you get to him, you're up to your shoulders in water, and you're just like
Yeah.
grab him.
when you were talking, you kind of forgot how to, maintain your swim.
Okay.
I'm not giving mouth to mouth.
No.
I'm gonna scramble up his arm as he tries to pick me up.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'll stand on his shoulder and I'll like point down and say, "It's right there."
Can I just grab it?
You can. You'd have to go underwater, but you wouldn't have to swim much. So
Can I throw the kobold to shore?
if you want to, yeah.
Let's see.
How is your proficiency in flight?
Not great. I don't have my wings yet.
Yeah.
Well, I can play catch for the other half
it
orc.
is better than my swimming.
I'm athletic. That's
Can I throw him to the other half orc?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not even asking him.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
throwing him.
And you don't even got to make a catch check. This is part of your culture.
It's like a
Cobalt
beach ball.
throwing. Yeah. It's like beach ball for.
I make an acrobatics of 5 to try and come in.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll
you try to make it graceful, and then you just like and like sprawl out really wide. And Chanton just kind of has this cathartic moment of like him and his dad throwing a coal ball around, and really bonding.
Instead of the pig skin, it's the reptile skin, right? Throw the dragon skin around.
And when you reach down there, you can grab onto the spine of the skeleton and pull it up.
Yeah, let's pull it all up.
Okay. It doesn't animate. It stays together by the robes that are around it. It's sopping wet, and
Its robes don't happen to be green, do they?
no.
I press to digitize my candle dry and relight it.
Okay. You see on one of the hands two
I'm having
rings.
trouble swimming.
These rings are platinum rings. They're about 75 gold pieces each. And the stick. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, but I bring the corpse to the beach ball
Okay.
to identify.
I actually inspect it because this is
Sure.
my specialty.
Yeah.
I compare the stick to the glass staff. Is it glass?
Nope, not glass.
Okay.
And it's quite short.
Oh.
Forget exactly what I get.
Baby glass staff.
Baby.
Just start with the Arcana. You're probably gonna roll like a ball.
You've got to identify anyways.
I cast Identify as a ritual.
I Arcana it at a 12. 12.
Everything's coming up bad.
You you understand this to be a wand, and with the Identify, taking a little bit of time, this is a wand of magic missile.
Have the darkness.
Yes, it's a wand of magic missile. So whoever doesn't have a magic item or wants that magic item, go for it.
I want that magic item, but I've got tons of magic items. But I do believe, being a kobold and a magic user, in my culture, we get all the magic items.
Is this wand bigger than the beach ball?
No. But it's probably like his forearm.
Staff length.
Yeah, it's staff length. Ifer and Bon are like, Keo, you can have it if you want it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I don't know what magic missile is.
I offer my sling in trade.
Got 2 slings. So anyways, you guys can divvy that up in a bit. So, the big question at hand is, there's stairs leading to the east, and then there's a stream going north.
It would be
I'd love to use
Useful.
it.
Which way do you guys want to go?
I would say
attack
stairs.
because all
What's the temperature of the cave? Comfortable? Uncomfortable?
It's kind of cold.
So it's comfortable for Q.
Yeah,
the
it's
secondary.
comfortable-ish.
I mean, I don't want to get wet.
It's above 65.
Well, after we almost lost our dragon skin, I think we'd probably avoid the water for a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, I
Are you
wouldn't,
looking
I wouldn't
alright?
want the water to weigh me down later on, so I'd rather go
I'm fine.
upstairs.
of course, you just got loot. You got a big dragon smile.
All right. So you guys move
I'm
east.
going to use it for today. We can divvy it up later.
You guys move east.
Does it have limited charges? Because if you use it for today and divvy it later, you hose someone.
It charges per day.
Yeah, it
Oh,
recharges.
okay.
Unless you
Unless
run
you-
it out.
Unless you use it all, and then it has a chance to break.
Yes.
It sounds like a
It's
cobalt thing to do.
Seven uses.
All right. So,
Broom stick.
going east, you guys run into a corridor that heads to the north and south. The south passage is a dead end. There's also a door directly in front of you.
Let's open the door.
The door is... Yes.
I'm
Okay.
going to knock on it.
You're gonna knock on it? You just walk up, thump, thump, thump. And inside you hear a familiar-esque voice speaking in Goblin. Does anybody know Goblin?
Probably
What's
not.
this door made out of?
The door is made out of stone with a iron ring on it and big iron bands as hinges.
Goblin similar to Sylvan, right?
No.
No.
I do not know Goblin.
Not orcish.
All right, so you
I
hear
hate,
this.
I hate goblins.
Yeah.
It sounds orcish to me.
You hear this gurgling, high-pitched, like guttural squeal coming from inside the room.
I say, he says come in.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He's going to fake it.
Do you enter the room?
I listen to the kobold and open the door.
Yeah.
Does it open towards us or away from us?
It
This guy,
opens
is this you?
towards you.
Okay, so I open the door, which is going to put me behind the door.
Okay. So you guys open. Keo opens the door and it's like, he said, "Come in." And old stone bunks line the walls of the barracks, which is lit and heated by a glowing iron brazier in the middle of the room. Across the room is another door that is blocked and barricaded, mainly by wooden tables. You see in this room, though, 5 bugbears. I need medium creatures, please. So you open the door, and all the bugbears are huddled around the brazier, and they're arguing over like a piece of food, and one in the back right seems completely douche-like. He looks towards the door and points and orders something in Goblin, and their heads look towards you. Kinien, you are first draw.
Sir, yes, sir. This could be painful. Let's get right in the mix. I move to here.
Yep.
I rage as a bonus action, and I go after Slytherin there.
Okay.
Just because Kinien would not know what Keo's going to do.
Yeah.
I have no idea what
So-
any of you guys are going to do. in
Yeah,
combat.
so Kinien steps through
This
the
is very
doorway and starts attacking the bugbear to the left of the door.
And that will be 18.
18 hits.
Good thing I'm borrowing Hugh. Alright. That's gonna be 13 damage with my battle
13
axe.
damage. Nice.
Well, with your battle axe.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. It is Minette's turn.
So did Chip actually... Is Chip any different, or is he just the one that happened to notice?
He's the one who happened to notice.
So I don't necessarily need to kill him.
No, but he did call you guys out.
Gonna stop here with Keo's behind the door, right?
Yeah,
So I can like stand in the doorway.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at the same guy that he hit.
Okay.
And shoot.
Trisha.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits, yes.
Cast Fire. Nice.
He takes 14 damage.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then.
There's a very loud noise from right behind you.
Yeah, describe your kill.
Oh.
Oh gosh. This guy's unprepared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Has he even like turned around?
He kind of like looked, but
Yeah.
there was a barb right
He
in
looked
front of
and then
him.
his face was like gone.
Okay. Yeah, so he does the whole like Quentin Tarantino thing, like he finishes his turn and his head is gone on the other side. Yeah.
A little Breaking Bad for you.
Yeah. Gus action.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
then I'll back up a little bit, see I did.
Having not seen anything in the room because the door was in the way,
Your ears are ringing.
and my ears are ringing, but I thought I heard goblins, at least. So I hop out from behind the door, and I run in wand held above my head in both hands like a sword to attack. And I get right in front of Kinien. I run through Kinien's legs, basically.
Okay.
And then I begin to bring it down like I'm going to attack with it.
Okay.
And I see that it's bugbears.
Okay.
And then I cower.
Okay.
Solid use of the move.
Yeah. So,
I hear Kyo cowering. I say, "Who's scared Kyo?" I come charging in, and
That's a good spot.
I introduce him to my great axe
Okay.
with advantage.
Crit, fish.
Oh,
he crits.
Yeah,
Orcish crit.
Do
even
you need
better.
another one of these?
no.
No, I'm good.
Because you need
It's a great axe, though. You need 3d12. Here's 2d12s.
Oh,
That's what
I get to re-roll that. That's why I took that feat.
nice.
Balls. I gotta take that. So 2 plus
Was it less?
It was, yeah.
5 is 7.
I had
Plus
that
8
happen.
is 15. Plus strength is 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting a
Hold
freaking
on.
crit.
Yup.
Not even with your cheater die. What the hell?
I know.
All right. It is Tin's turn.
Alright, so I'll get into the room, kind of stand next to these beds here with all these bugbears nicely lined up, and cast Burning Hands.
Oh, cone.
Yeah. Okay, so 3d6.
They were already by a brazier. They're obviously cold. You heat them up a little.
No, it's just
Okay.
these three, I'm assuming.
All right.
Oh, I can hit
You
one.
can hit
Ooh,
all of them,
ooh,
I
I
believe.
can hit all of them.
7
Nope. So they each take 7 damage.
in total.
Each of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be a bit more.
It's a lot of damage collectively.
True. Splash damage.
Yeah.
There.
That's only a tiny bit below average.
Is it?
3d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
They're there.
There. Okay, cool.
it was bloody double.
There's turn. The bugbear in front of Chanton is wavering, but he tries to find some semblance of strength and attacks at him, and he misses poorly.
Wow.
Yeah. The next bugbear, just to the left of, or to the right of Chanton, grabs onto the burning brazier, and doesn't grab it. He kicks it over. He kicks it over with his foot, or attempts to, and the coals splash onto Kinien. Can you give me a dex save, please?
Danger sense.
Danger zone.
On the Kinien, but...
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Kyo.
2 short minis next to each other. Kyo. They're on Kyo.
I didn't make the roll.
Yeah, 'cause I'm closer to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Yeah, so Kyo, he looks really cool right now. He does like, Kyo, I pop the
wand.
wand into the ground,
Okay.
firing off a charge, shooting me into the air, flip, and land on my feet, because I rolled a 20 plus 4.
Well done.
It's worth a
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah, you pop up and you land just to the left of Kinien.
Yep. I rocket jumped it.
This is the second time you've been airborne tonight.
This is maybe a foreshadow?
And I've got like one hand out.
Yeah.
One like a sword.
For that purposes,
You gotta do, like,
the
a
groveling
two-finger.
is no longer happening.
Yeah.
This square here is all cool now.
Are you sure? I think that would be distracting.
And the bugbear next to the coals attacks at 10 and misses greatly.
Yeah.
And Chip strides in onto where the brazier was.
Nobody likes you, Chip.
and attacks at Chanton. And that's going to be a...
I block it using my body.
Yeah. That's going to be a 15.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 damage with his Morning Star. Kinien, your turn.
So I can't get through those coals without Totsis?
Yes, correct.
Alright. May I gingerly move Tin out of the way to get at Mr.
Yep, you can move
Ugly
through
Crow?
Tin's area.
You can move through me, and then you can
Okay.
I'm attacking back up.
and then back up.
Alright. Because I imagine... you know what? I'm actually going to
Guy
finish
from
the
the
hurt guy.
Yeah. If you do that, then you can move past
Yeah,
afterwards.
correct. I'm going to go after Mr. McLoons. Still at advantage because you're cowering?
Nope.
No,
No,
No?
he had his turn just now, and he flipped all aerial badass.
that wasn't my turn.
Or, no,
His reaction.
reaction.
Okay.
Better than burning to death.
I was being like really cool. And
Yeah.
DM decided I was too cool. But
You're too cool for some schools.
Well, I'll just finish him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets him 16 plus 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
22. Do I even have to swing damage?
You can roll your damage if you like.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, destroyed him.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, describe your kill.
I give him a little Irish smile, just dragging my axe across his face,
All right.
and step up to the plate so that hopefully I provoke some hits after destroying their friend with you.
Alrighty.
I'm feeling so torn up.
It is Manette.
I line up a shot on Chip. 17.
Yeah. That hits. Nice.
16 damage.
16 on Chip.
I reload
Nice.
and I back up again.
Alright. Chip takes a hit, just blowing through his side, his ribs, and you enrage him. It is Keo.
so having rule of cool,
Yeah.
having shown my power level, I snort with my nose and 2 firebolts shoot out.
Okay.
One all the way, the one by Tenuvial and the other at Chip.
Okay.
And I get advantage on those because they are adjacent to enemies of theirs.
Alright.
I have pack tactics.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
That was cocked. It doesn't matter. So 22 hits, right?
Yep.
So Chip takes 8 fire damage.
Chip dies.
And then the capey one, the other one, that would be a 14. Does that hit?
No.
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 So I guess I had a bit of a stuffy nose on the right side.
Yeah, it went just wide.
And it didn't go quite as forcefully, and it drooped. It hit the ground.
No.
It probably had some of that stale water stuck in there.
1 in
still.
4. 1 in 4 kobolds.
So there's a bit of a fiery phlegm at his feet.
Okay.
Don't suffer alone.
And then I say to myself,
Go to your
"Gesundheit."
doctor today.
Chanton.
Yeah. So what's this thing they kicked fire out of?
The cauldron.
The brazier.
Oh, okay. Like, is it a big brazier?
It's right here.
Yeah, it's small. It's like 2 by 2.
All right.
You can move through the area without getting burned, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around it.
Walk up around it and swing my axe around wildly while screaming.
Remember, your axe is single-headed now. Don't forget.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't repair that?
You did not.
Oh, okay. I bludgeon it into somebody. At a 14?
14 misses.
Okay.
Yep.
The
10.
weight's off.
The weight's off, yeah. Needs to be balanced.
I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
So he needs to do a dex save.
14.
Meets.
Okay, so he saves. It is. The bugbear in front of Chanton is going to attack. And he attacks at a 13.
That's gonna miss.
Gonna
Surprisingly.
miss. Yeah.
What is happening, man?
And this one's going to hit at a 20.
They're just so distracted
not a
by
crit,
Keo
but-
that
An adjusted 20.
They don't know how to read.
And you take 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
Shit, oh my goodness gracious, great balls.
It's Kinien's turn.
Let's drop this. Wait, are either of them hurt? I don't think so, right?
No, I did my
They're both
burning
hurt.
hands.
Yep, they're definitely.
Oh, they're both down 7.
Yeah, they're both
Yep.
down south.
I'm going after Count Chocula right here with the staff.
Okay.
We're going reckless this time.
Okay.
Nat
Ooh.
20. That's a crit.
Nice.
And I get to do 3d8 because I'm a half-orc. Can I borrow one? Oh
Damn.
my god. That's a lot.
Nice.
It's not worth counting. He is eviscerated.
Yeah.
I'm not even adding on the +6 yet. 8,
Okay,
8, 7.
17 plus
One.
6 is how much?
A lot.
Or no, that is
23.
a 7.
23.
With a one-hander.
23. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's only dead by 1 though, so.
Holy.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a good hit.
ended.
Nice.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, thankfully, it doesn't hit any of the party members, but this whole side of the room looks like something out of Carrie.
So you do one of those. It's like those
Like,
samurai movies
yep,
where
shake it off.
You just like hit, and then his head falls over, and
Yeah. Blood is everywhere.
he had very high blood pressure.
It is Manette's turn.
Oh, sorry. I'm also going to use my movement
Okay.
to... He's got to be afraid of me by now.
Oh, yeah.
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 I'm-
This bugbear
I'm gonna let
is
him get me.
surrounded.
Yeah.
Yep.
18 to hit.
Yep.
Max
my
damage.
gosh.
That's 20 damage.
He's dead.
Wow.
Bam.
He is dead.
Very efficient. Very efficient.
Well done.
All right, I think that went well. Thank you for listening. What do you think, Alan? You think it went well?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's going to like the new intro.
So what can people do to show their support for Roll with Advantage?
Yeah, people can check us out at dmstable.com. We've got a donate button up in the menu.
Well, what if they can't donate?
Well, the best way then is to comment and subscribe on our YouTube channel or on iTunes. That really helps us out a bunch. It gets us out to as many people as possible and gets us as much exposure as we possibly can get. And for us, that's amazing.
That's really cool. I gotta say that I really enjoyed the music in this podcast.
Yeah, all the music you heard came from Incompetech.com. I really think all around fantastic tracks from them. You can find more detail in the descriptions for where to find the music, and yeah.
So if people want to check us out, what are their options? What websites can they find us on?
Yeah, people can find us at the DM's Table Facebook page, at the DM's Table, or on Twitter at DM's Table, or they can check out our new subreddit for Roll with Advantage. We're planning to do interviews with cast and crew on our subreddit. You can check it out. Talk about characters, interact with cast and crew, and even ask general questions. We'd be happy to answer and interact with you guys. Thanks again for listening. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.